You don't have it with the scoreboard going out. And this is probably complicated. Yeah, that probably.
No, that's the stream. The graphic is on the computer.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, so I can't, yeah. Just if I needed to check anything, but we should be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah, that's the great thing about a wireless. Yeah. It'll be touch and go that you'll be back to read out the teams.
Good evening, here we are, an unusual one this evening. We're in Chadwick's Wexford Park for Wexford and Scotland in the Hurling Shinty international match. Coyle Duffy, an old friend of mine, is with us. We've been volleying the Scottish team around. Whether he's a fan or what do you do with him, Coyle?
Well, we've been in action against Dublin last night. They had quite a big win, 8-10 to 4 points in Parnell Park. And the Shinty hurling is something I'm quite interested in. I've been at a lot of these games over the years, including Antrim playing against Stirling at the weekend as well. So it's been quite busy on the Shinty hurling front, and we've the international coming up on the 25th of October for the seniors in Book Park and Inverness as well. So there'll be plenty of these kind of games being played, and it's brilliant to have this in Wexford Park again. I think it was 2 points was the gap between them last year, and hopefully we'll have an entertaining close game again tonight as well.
Yeah, I'm wondering how anybody got through the traffic to get up here, because the great buzz in Wexford. Ed Sheeran was around today as well. And I think there's a lot of top names around. We'll give you the teams actually. Martin Dempsey in goal for Wexford, Phelan Proctor, Ty Doyle, Phelan Corbett in the full back line, Corbett in the back line, Paddy Keevy, Thomas Moss Fenlon, Aaron Ennis in the half back line. Thomas Fenlon is Adrian's son, of course. Jack Nolan, Owen Whelan in the midfield. Una Quigley, Uli Quinlan, Jack Quigley and Martin Kissoff in the half hour line. Ronan, Shannon, Emma Kennedy, Jamie Downey, Jack Cullen and Sean Doyle. We're going to have her on a beam.
not sure if he needs it. He seems to be making this up as that he needs it. He seems to be making this up a bit all on. 2 points.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right. I don't realize it can go like a free music.
I give it Scotland. I wonder do we get a chance to sing one of my favourite national anthems, Flower of Scotland?
Oh, it's mine as well. I think we could both sing it here.
Paulie, will you give the Scottish team there before we hear it?
We'll get it, surely. There is a couple of changes to what's on the list, but the numbers are the same. Hayden Taylor Ramsey is 1, Aaron Stephen, the team captain, at 2. Seonaidh-Alex MacLeod is 3, Seonaidh MacDonald is 5, Kieran Martin at 4, Alexander MacDonald 16, Kenzie Taylor 8, Seamus McFarlane 11, Zach Menzies is 18, Shane O'Rua is 6, 9 is Joe Coyle, 14 Daniel MacLean, Matthew Sloss is wearing 19 and Alfie MacLeod is 12. And then in the subs we've got Dougie Brocky at 17, Louis McClellan at 20, James Coyle at 13 and Jacob Ban at 15. And unfortunately Aaron Kerr got a stomach bug last night, so unfortunately he can't make it today, and we sent him our good wishes as well. And that's the Scottish team, and it's brilliant to see they're shaking hands before the game as well, Liam.
Yeah, it should be done in every Gaelic game, I think. I wonder, Pat Murphy is on, is he going to have the Flower of Scotland, or does he want us to sing it for him? Haven't got it. We'll sing it. Great anthem. Flower of Scotland.
When will we see your lights again, Lee Brass?
The lights again. Oliver's Army. So we're ready. I'm really looking forward to this. I've seen Shinty years ago, a long time ago, played by adults, but I've never seen it played by under 17s. And what ball do they play with?
So they're using Slither tonight. They would normally play with a size 4 ball, not exactly the same.
It'll be bigger than Slither, is it?
Yeah, no, smaller. It would be more the size that we'd have in the Camogie games. But certainly tonight it's going to be helter-skelter, and watch out for the swing of the ball when the Scottish Shinty sticks get at it, because it's like golf, and it's no surprise that Scotland's leading golfer at the moment, Robert McIntyre, is
he played Shinty, yeah.
And we're off.
Straight away, I would imagine there's a lot of ground stuff in it. Wexford, a lot of Wexford minors that played this year playing in it, and James Owens is the referee, of course, All-Ireland referee 3 All-Irelands semi-final this year. So straight away Scotland get a chance. I'm interested to see how they take the free. They don't lift the ball at all, Coyle.
Yeah, there'll be no catching it in the hand here. So that's the one that goes against the Irish in terms of the hurling. But watch this will probably be a 2-point.
Amazing swing, the way they're able to swing it, and the power. And I'll have to have a close look at one of those sticks after. I should have had a look beforehand. It's bigger than a hockey stick, actually. It's longer. The base of it is longer than a hockey stick, isn't it?
That's it, yeah, and they're heavier as well than a hockey stick too. So yeah, these boys, they really get the length in the distance with the power that's in what they get out of those sticks as well. But the other thing too as well to note is some whack off them. Anyone not wearing shin guards out there, they're at nothing really.
So this is it will go down as a 65. It is on the 65 line actually. Yeah. So this is a chance for the opening score from the man wearing number 3, Seonaidh-Alex MacLeod from Skye.
The Isle of Skye.
The Isle of Skye. He strikes that really well. Just puts it wide though.
First wide of the match.
And lovely sunny evening here. Right in the middle of the Fleadh, the All-Ireland Fleadh. Decent crowd have turned up this evening. The ball, of course, we don't see ground hurling anymore, Pauline, but these boys are well able to move that ball. I'm amazed at how in hockey you can't lift the ball above shoulder height, of course, but I'm amazed the height they're able to get on these.
That's it, yeah, and also in the Shinty game you won't see them possibly doing it tonight, I think, but they throw the ball up in the air and they flick it in the air. That's the way they take the sideline. So I don't think we're doing it tonight though. I think it's just from the ground.
And they have the old hurling trick of cutting a little bit of grass.
It
I'm
never goes away.
sure the groundsman's not happy with that. Clean. And the number 8, Kenzie Taylor from Caberfay is taking this one. Ball around the area. 2 minutes and 20 minutes gone. Really interested to see this. Oh, here's danger. Oh, that's a brilliant goal. They hit it so fast the goalkeeper would have no chance of getting that. Is that number 19, is it, Matthew Sloss?
Some striking now. We watched it again, the replay here. Great control of the ball. Sent in and 19 right to the back.
Yeah, Matthew Sloss.
Matthew Sloss indeed, yep.
Matthew Sloss a goal.
Brilliant control earlier in that move by Alfie MacLeod from Glenuckert though as well. Superb strike, but it'll be the first of many tonight. They got 8 against Dublin last night. They're going to get a good few goals here tonight as well. The backs and the defence will be under a lot of pressure, I feel, from a Wexford perspective.
Goal. Yeah. Already under pressure. And can they dribble the ball then with the what's it called anyway? It's a
Shinty stick.
It's a Shinty stick.
Yeah, now sometimes they use the term "come on" as well, which obviously we'd have in the Irish for the hurl. So, but generally it's a Shinty stick. That's what the sticks are called.
Well, dare I say that ball travels faster off a Shinty than a hurl, I think.
I'd say you're right. We're talking about hurling being the fastest field sport in the world, but Shinty does come close, that's for certain.
Wexford win a ball and go down on the attack. Nice little touch inside. Maybe they'll be able to get an early score and an early response. Good control. Nice control from Martin Kissoff, Buffer's alley. Ball has gone out over the line. They've the same principle, I think, here about out over the line, haven't they, in Shinty. So it's the Hurling Shinty International, organised by Wexford County Board and the Scottish. These young lads are touring Ireland, obviously.
Yeah, so as I was saying, they played Dublin last night. They would have had a tour of Croke Park yesterday as well, the GAA museum and everything that goes with it too, and they'll be heading back tomorrow. It's an annual trip that's going for well over 20 years now at this stage, and it's brilliant to see the upcoming talent. And they usually end up playing a Dublin team every year and a team from the province of Leinster. Last year they got Wexford as well, and I think going back over the years, it's more often than not been Wexford.
And here's a chance for Wexford maybe to get a score on the board. Kissoff getting through. Did he miscontrolled it, and then it's gone down as a wide. Yeah. First wide for Wexford, with a little bit of a chance there for Marin Kissoff of Buffer's Alley. And more of those names will be creeping into hurling. And I noticed that he's able to take it off a tee, which gives him height.
That's it, yeah.
The goalkeeper.
Yeah, the goalies can take it off the tee, which from a Scottish perspective, when you're already able to powerfully strike that ball and get great distance on it, and that's an example of a powerful strike there when you don't have the shin guards, that unfortunately what is happening, and poor Jamie Downey there's felt the full brunt of it.
The referee's having a word. It is only a friendly after all, lads. It was a wild swing, but I think you see plenty of that in, as you say, the reason the boys have their socks up, the Scottish boys, because they're well armed with their shin guards.
They're well oiled, that's the thing, Liam. I've been over for a couple of Shinty games in Scotland over the years. They're equivalent of the All-Ireland to be the Camanachd Cup. And yeah, there's a lot of power striking. It's not a game for the faint-hearted, shall we say.
How many teams play it in Scotland, I wonder? How many? It's a club game, is it?
Yeah, I think it's around 60 clubs at the moment. I'm open to a bit of correction on that, but it's in or around that. It's mainly in the Highlands and the Islands, although the likes of Glasgow have also had a club in recent years as well, with Glasgow with Argyll. So there's a bit more in the south now than there once was, and it's a popular.
That's an effort from Wexford's Jack Nolan from Aldgate Glenbrine, but he's put it wide.
2 wides inside 2 minutes. Liam, you want to be putting.
And they're making a better effort than Dublin?
Yeah, certainly.
Where was that played, by the way?
That was in Parnell Park as well, and it's great to have Wexford Park.
Incidentally?
A bit of a crowd. There's definitely more here tonight. Without a shadow of a doubt, there's definitely more here tonight. But it's great to have the likes of Chadwick's Wexford Park and Parnell Park to give them the taste of the big stadia as well. It's wonderful.
You know what? I'd love to see them try the hurling though. I'd love to see them swap around at half time and let the boys have the shinties.
You're not the first person to mention that, Liam. And I think has there been a card handed out there? There was a bit of a cheer, so.
a cheer for a card.
Sometimes that happens, unfortunately, in
Ball
sport.
is driven
It's not
high.
sport.
Right down in front of us. Oh, smack of the hurl and the shinty. And a one-handed swing. And Wexford acquitting themselves very well. We played 7 minutes. There's only one goal. That goal was scored by Seonaidh-Alex MacLeod.
Yep.
That sounds like an Irish name, doesn't it, Seonaidh? Well, a lot of the Scottish words.
Oh no, sorry, it was Matthew Sloss got the goal.
Oh, it was
Remember?
Matthew Sloss. Yeah, Matthew Sloss.
Yeah.
Number 19. It's easier to pronounce that anyway.
That's it.
There's a chance for the Scottish.
Kenzie Taylor was one of their better players last night. Certainly had a
Are
good
they staying in
game.
Wexford tonight? They are.
They'll be heading back to Dublin tonight.
I wonder what
they
did
got a taste of the fly
Did they?
earlier. I don't know if they met Ed Sheeran or not, but
Yeah.
Ed wasn't the only international superstars in town. Of course, we've our Scottish Shinty boys as well.
Yeah. And Amble are knocking around as well. So, and Kingfisher were there yesterday. So
We might have an amble around town later.
yeah. Well, I was in on Saturday night and I haven't recovered it since. But or was it Sunday night? I can't remember which night. It was Sunday night, the opening night. 1 goal to no score, 8.5 minutes played. We've never commentated on a Shinty match before. Similar type helmet to a hurling helmet, is it?
Yeah,
Coyle?
they're the exact same, and they were only made compulsory around 10, 15 years ago, I think, as well. And they brought
Same as hurling shirts,
They brought it through the underage. It was in around the same time, and then they brought it into the adults as well. And it's brilliant to see.
That ball travels so fast that you actually wouldn't see it.
That's a goal.
That's a goal.
It somehow escaped.
Did it go
through
straight to the goal?
It somehow went
I think
straight.
it went probably straight from number 8, Kenzie
Let's have a
Taylor.
Look at that. Goalie fumbled it. The number 14 tripped in, but I think it went straight to the net.
Kenzie
I think
Taylor.
We'll give it to
Kenzie Taylor.
Yeah.
It's easier pronounced.
2 goals to no score.
9 minutes. Do they have points in their game?
No, it's just goals, Liam, so that's why they're so good with the ground strikes. Now, the goals will be similar size probably to a hockey goal.
There's a bit of skill from a
There's
Wexford
point
player.
and a great score.
And there's a point from a Wexford player. Over that far side. And he struck it really well. He controlled it, took it down and put it over the bar. And I think it was Owen Whelan, number 9 on the far side. It was a terrific point, actually. So Wexford have got a score on the board. 9.5 minutes played. Wexford a little more pressure, and one has gone out over the line.
And ironically, at this stage last night against Dublin, the score was also 2 goals to a point. So they're mirroring it score for score at the moment in terms of the game last night against Dublin and here this evening in Chadwick's Wexford Park.
That's a lovely line cut as well. Oh, knocked down by the goalkeeper. Must be difficult for the goalkeeper because he doesn't have a wide.
That's it.
His stick is the same as the rest of the players, is it?
Again, used to the bounce of the ball sometimes too can be one for the Scottish lads, but well saved there by Hayden Taylor Ramsey.
He can't. You're not allowed to handle it, isn't that it?
That's it. Yeah, there's
It's very hard to forget to do that when you've been doing it all your life, isn't it? 2 goals to 1 point. Here, this wonderful Hurling Shinty international match. We don't have many international matches in Chadwick's Wexford Park, but we have one this evening. I'm amazed at the power they're able to get into the strike. You'd hardly see it flying, it goes so fast. The hurling ball definitely doesn't travel as fast. He's put that wide.
Yeah,
put
so
that
that's
wide.
their second wide of the game.
So the difference is the Wexford boys can't catch the ball. Ball out around midfield. And that one is missed. It's a good one. He can't take it in the hand now. That was a push in the back, James. It had gone out over the line. They have the similar thing, line ball, isn't it, when it goes out over the line?
Exactly.
Is the pitch bigger or smaller?
Smaller, but the thing I was going to say about the sideline cut is they've a really skillful way of doing it. Throw it up in the air and get the shinty stick at it. It's a real skill in itself. It's worth watching. You'd see it in the senior internationals. They often do it like that. Great,
Actually, it's actually good for young hurlers that they
it
can
helps
practice
hone
not
the
halting
skill
the
of
ball.
game.
Yeah.
It really helps hold skin in the game. That was a very powerful strike from Jamie Downey that time, and Wexford definitely coming more and more into this game now. And just the difference is Scotland are well able to take their goals, and it can be somewhat harder at times to get one from a hurling perspective.
I'm
It's not just
amazed the
Wexford.
distance he's able to get off that. Maybe that's a new rule we should have in hurling, that hurlers, goalkeepers can take it off a kick and tee like the footballers.
Great play from Jack Nolan there to send it inside as
Has
well.
he got
and
another
I
point?
think that's Ronan Shannon.
No, he's put it
on that
wide.
occasion.
Third wide
Good
for
effort
Wexford.
though, and there's great combined moves, there's great team moves going on. It's that final execution that can set them back maybe a little bit.
Is Shinty played in the winter or played in the summer?
Summer sport, so their All Ireland, or their equivalent of the All Ireland final, I should say, is the 20th of September this year. And sorry, I got the name wrong. It was Martin Kisov that had that last
Martin
effort.
Kisov, Martin Kisov. Ball coming down out of the air. And Wexford are managing the. Maybe they've done a bit of practicing. Maybe they obviously have. If you're going to play something like this, you can't go out.
I think they had a couple of training sessions together before.
Yeah, because some of these guys are part of the squads in Wexford, and some of them have played minor this year.
And there's just two of the lads from a Wexford perspective that have experience last year. Tyke Doyle, who's the captain tonight, number 3, and Emma Kendi Perrott, number 15 as well. Whereas from a Scottish perspective, half of the squad exactly got experience here last year, so that's a bit of a difference too.
Yeah. A great year of Wexford get a goal.
Absolutely.
Clash in the
control.
It's a lovely pick-up from Aaron Ennis. Down, is there an opportunity here? This is a dangerous young man, this Aaron. That might be a free in.
Yeah.
Aaron, he looks very lively.
Marin Kisov, great speed and great effort, and he's really stuck into this game. And foul committed there by Alexander MacDonald of Open Canada. Now this should be a score, one would think, for
Jack Quigley.
And a 2-pointer as well if he sticks it over.
Maybe he'll go for goal, will he? I'd go for goal for the fun. He cuts it over the bar.
That's a 2-pointer for Wexford.
Jack Quigley getting a point.
Good score, and with all the talk of 2-pointers this year in Gaelic football, Liam, the original 2-pointers came in the Shinty Hurling International, so the hurling was ahead of the posse at that one, although football might give it the credit sometimes.
I think Dennis alongside will agree with me. I'm amazed at the speed that ball is travelling when they hit him with the Shinty. It's amazing. That's one extraordinary thing. JJ Doyle's over the Wexford team, incidentally. Niall Williams, Ray Harris, David Keogh, and Joe Cullen, as usual, is the physio. 2 halves of 30 minutes each. 3 points for a goal, 2 points for a ball over the bar from the ground, 1 point for a ball hit over the crossbar off the hurl. Only the goalkeepers may handle the ball as in their respective codes. A free is awarded if a player kicks the ball either accidentally or intentionally. So
that's the shortened version of a real 2-page log set of rules.
Yeah, well, I'm not going through 2 pages.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
It's a lovely ball inside. Touchdown by Wexford. Doing okay, aren't they? 15 minutes. I know they're 2 goals to 3 points now. Is it 3 points?
Yeah, 2 goals to 3 points, yeah.
I missed the other third point. Who was it?
No, it was 2 points for the last.
2 points because
it was
Jack
a free
Quigley.
from the ground.
It's a 2-pointer from the ground. Well, Liam, you have to read now a minute ago. Shows how much attention I was paying to myself. Ball over the far side, but it will hone the skill of the hurlers because they realise that they have to work on their ground hurling, which has gone completely out of the game.
It really is gone. That's the thing.
You think of a time we had we had 11-a-side ground hurling tournament Liam Griffin organised, but that's long gone. I think it's a great skill that's missing out of the game that should be in the game because it moves the ball fast. Wexford definitely won the All-Ireland in '96 because Adrian Fennelly moved the ball at pace through midfield.
Absolutely.
His son is out there this evening, incidentally. Lovely, glorious evening here on this Tuesday evening, the week of the All-Ireland Fla. That's a dangerous ball cut in, and has it been kept wide? No, it's gone out for a 65. I wonder what do they make of hurling? Have they tried it, the players?
They would have, I guess there's always the swap in the sticks that goes on as well, and a lot of clubs would go across, to, particularly clubs maybe from Ulster would go across, or Dublin, to play Shinty hurling games, but sometimes they play halves of hurling. Sometimes over the years there's been one full half of hurling played in this code as well.
Yeah.
So
That's a great strike. Dangerous ball.
oh well,
Goalkeeper
done
did
by
well.
Martin Dempsey.
And Martin Dempsey is a very good goalkeeper, actually. He did well again. He's allowed to handle it, though, isn't he?
14 with the goal, I think.
Is Martin allowed to handle it, isn't he? Maybe he's confused because he could have handled
Yeah,
that.
I think he could have. Yeah,
The ball was in and he stopped it, and then he tried to control it. I think it went off. Whoever took the strike.
14 in
No,
the
he didn't touch it in the end. I think it went off whoever took the strike. We'll give it the 14, sure.
Yeah.
He might be alive with a goal. Daniel MacLean of Glen
Oakert.
Uraquart.
Glen Oakert.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Glen Oakert, yeah.
Glen Oakert. That's
3
three
scores
goals.
to 2 scores if you break it down like that.
I thought the goalies can handle the ball. Only the goalkeepers may handle the ball.
Yeah, it can depend.
I think Martin got
Sometimes
confused.
I'd say he got confused.
Because he could have definitely taken that.
Oh, he would have, yeah.
It's a ball, line ball for Scotland down on the left. Glorious sunshine here in Chadwick's Wexford Park. It's a little nippy today at times, so.
Great evening, and the wind isn't playing a huge amount of part today. The flags are pretty limp on ground level, at least, anyway.
And this is it the number 6 is going to take this? Shane O'Rua from Kilmaley. There is a Kilmaley in Ireland, isn't there? Is it Limerick? That one is well wide.
Kilmaley, yeah.
I'd call it Kilmaley for the moment. There's one in Limerick anyway, Kilmaley.
Yeah, no, okay, there's a Kilmaley in Limerick. That's another hurling area, if memory serves me correctly as well.
Floating subs is there, obviously.
Yeah.
17's come on for Wexford. And that 17 is Jack Cullen from Feathered.
And the under 16s this year.
Oh, he missed that. You'd want to be on the ball because you could get a smack of a hurl.
Literally on the ball. If ever the phrase was apt, certainly today in a game like this.
This man is closer in now. He took a shot the last time. It's Kenzie Taylor, who we gave the goal to. And he'll be going for goal. He won't be trying to put this over the bar, obviously. So he'll have it.
Have we a 2-pointer? We don't. It's another wide.
Either wide. You're doing the wides there, Coyle?
Scotland's 5th wide of the game so far now, Liam. Almost 20 minutes gone exactly. Good competitive game, and as I was saying earlier, like it's 3 scores to 2 at the moment. When you break it down that way, it's probably been pretty, I would say maybe...
Did Dublin get a goal last night?
They didn't know, so...
That's Wexford's challenge.
That's the challenge, yeah.
Run on to it, down that far side. And heavy tussling for the ball there. It's Kieran Martin from Killockshiel.
Who interestingly has Westmeath connections in Castletown Bacon, but is not related to Kieran Martin, the Westmeath footballer. It's just a total coincidence of the names.
Missed there, Wexford with a chance here, perhaps, maybe. Back in
That was
field.
a great vision.
Yeah.
Will it work out?
The temptation is to catch it in your hand, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Obviously, the boys have done a bit of work.
It's a natural habit, isn't it?
Definitely, the ball moves faster when it's hit with the shinty rather than the hurl, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Danger here. Lovely ball in by Alfie MacLeod. I have commentated for 30 years and I've never come up with names like that. MacLeod, Coyle, well, maybe Coyle. Actually, there's a lot of names that come up with. There's a chance of a goal here. Oh, goalkeeper did well. Came off his line. It's a real opportunity for that live wire Marin.
They're not finished yet, Wexford. Well,
goalkeeper did well there.
Yeah,
Came off his line.
good.
He's very little protection, hasn't he?
That's it, yeah.
That man that's wearing number 8, Kenzie Taylor, is really able to whip that ball. Wexford get it back down. They're not used to meeting the ball in the air, I'd say, are they, in Shinty?
No.
There's a chance, perhaps, maybe.
Breaks on.
Going here, 17. He's just after coming on. He's through on
Jack
goal.
Cullen.
Is he able to get a goal? Jack Cullen. No, it's touched away brilliantly by the number 2.
He's been
Aaron's
hampered there. You can't.
Stephen, the captain, Fort William.
You can't get the stick in the foot. I'd say possibly stop the ball there as well. And
It's a great effort for Jack Cullen.
An All-Ireland final referee is certainly on the ball there at that time with James Owens. It was a great play at the back earlier in that whole passage of play from, I think it was Tomas Fenlon. The apple doesn't grow far from the tree.
This can be a 2-pointer, can it?
Yeah. Jack Nolan.
Will he go for goal? How far can that player stay back? He's put it over the bar for a 2-pointer. Well, that's Wexford on 5 points.
Just a 4-point game, Liam. And the thing is, if Wexford could get a goal, like, it could easily swing things as well. Like, or those 2-pointers also. Take your dead ball scores. It really helps the hurling side of things.
Yeah.
I've seen it over the years.
Who got that score for Wexford?
That last score was Jack Nolan took that free, I think.
Jack Nolan.
Good defending at the back. Ty Doyle's in there, a captain, trying to lead by example, but it's gone out for a Scotland line ball.
We'll have to get some of these Scottish boys up after and have a chat with them and bring up a Shinty.
That's it.
We have a look at one. It's a dangerous looking weapon. You wouldn't be bringing one to a disco anyway, would you? The line ball.
Kenzie
This
Taylor.
man takes all the place balls, dangerous ball in. Oh, chance. And a block there, Wexford get it away. Wexford doing all right. Actually, here's a dangerous ball, number 6. Somebody got to stop. It might be the Scottish man himself. A heavy clash. I was going to say clash of the ash.
Falls nicely for
And danger here.
Save.
And a chance. Is it in? It is
12
in.
into the net.
It is in. That's another goal.
Alfie MacLeod.
And I think it's the young man running out that got it from very close in.
Yeah, Alfie MacLeod,
And
number 12.
And the ball in.
So a 4th goal for Scotland. No points so far, and they're usually pretty good in those dead balls as well, but not this evening so far, Liam. But brilliant goal there. I think that's his first of the match. He got a couple last night as well.
How many goals did he score last night?
8 goals last night,
Oh,
Liam. So
Wexford need to get their act together.
they're halfway to that tally.
Yeah. I don't think it'd be good for the ankles though, this game, to be honest. They're good for the nerves.
That's it.
It's lovely control.
Great strike in
driven
the air
down.
there from Jamie Downey.
And remember, it's 14 aside, isn't it, Coyle?
14 aside, yep. So that's Martin Keesoff off on the run.
He's very good, isn't he,
He's
Martin
off.
Keesoff?
He looks- see
Oh,
him
here's
get
a chance.
score from
No,
that.
I thought
That's gone wide.
he did inside, but he looks very good, doesn't he?
He's lively, that's
Marin
for sure.
Kissoff, he looks very good.
I think by my reckoning that's 3 wides for Wexford now.
4 goals and 5 points. The Hurling Shinty International. Interesting. Wexford hurlers getting a chance to use the skills, ground hurling, and you can't catch the ball, which the temptation must be always there. That one is missed. The Shinty, the ball definitely moves faster when it's hit by the Shinty. Wexford doing all right, taking it down. There's somebody outside. Here's Marin inside, but it's hit too close to the goalkeeper. He has to bat it out. Goalkeeper, pressure coming on him, but he does well. Goalkeeper, love to see Wexford get a goal just to see, and maybe a chance here. Is that a point? That's a point. No, it's gone wide. Gone wide. Chance maybe.
4th wide of the game.
26 minutes played in the opening half here. The Hurling Shinty International match. Chadwick's Wexford Park. With so many visitors.
So I know there's a
In
query.
Wexford?
I know there's a query on the Facebook stream about it's 1 point no matter what now, but tonight they're actually playing for the 2 points. That's the rules they're going by tonight, Johan. So yeah, it's 2 points for the ground strike tonight. Great
That's a-
distance on that, isn't it, really?
Yeah, brilliant the distance they're able to get. Now he has it up on a kicking tee, of course. Wexford. Somebody pull on it, hit off a helmet. That's why you'd want a helmet. Obviously, went off the helmet of Shane O'Rua.
Jack Nolan back into the action. He's seen a lot of the ball so far tonight.
Chance here, maybe. Wexford kind of getting the lines mixed up, but maybe they get something out here. It's a longer stick, obviously, the Shinty stick.
Yeah, and I thought it had taken the first hurl of the night there for a second, the way the hurl flew, but it's still in pristine
Wexford moving
condition.
Jack Quigley back on there, changing around personnel. Maybe they're going to sneak an extra player on the pitch, are they?
I don't think they'll manage that.
No.
I don't think we have a CCCC for hurling Shinty internationals.
This one is going to be taken by number 3, Seonaidh-Alex MacLeod from the Isle of Skye. Strikes it really well, I have to say. Wow, that's some strike. And he puts it over the bar.
That's the point of it, man. That's the
Anybody
score of the
be
game
happy with
so
that
far.
strike?
Oh, absolutely.
So he gets
Absolutely.
2 points for that.
2 points for that, Liam. So their first points of the night, shall we say, to add to the 4 goals.
Alexander MacLeod. His mum probably gives him his full title, and his friends call him Alex. Maybe. It's a clash. I can't say a clash of the ash anymore this evening, can I? A clash of weapons, maybe.
A clash of wood.
A clash of
wood.
weapons. Sure, they're made by wood. There's Marin. Does well. He's playing really well, Leon Buffer's alley man. This is demonstrate the skill of the Wexford players. A little clash there. Jack Quigley trying to win it. But there's one back in. Maybe a chance here for Wexford to get something out of this. Running through, are they able to get a goal? It's the man wearing number 13 over to the far side. Marin deserves a goal. Oh, he's got a goal, Marin. Has got a goal. Kiss off from Buffer's alley. Deserved the goal, actually. And it was great work from Ronan Shannon who got it across to him. That was a super goal. Wexford will take that any day. So they've got a goal, which is excellent.
That was a superb team move. There was very clever play there. The pass across, as you said, from Ron Shannon. We've been looking at Kissoff all night and giving him praise, and he certainly deserved it there, and he really lived up to that praise as well, Lee.
You saying that Dublin didn't get a goal last night?
Dublin didn't get a goal, and you said they were Wexford had rise to the challenge, and they certainly
There's
pushed
a
it
chance
right
here. Marin cuts off again. Lovely skill from Marin. Touch the ball inside. Is there anybody there running onto it? There is somebody there from Wexford. He takes it away very cleverly. Jack Quigley. Jack able to put it over the bar. He's difficulty picking it up first, and then he put it high over the bar. He's put it wide though.
Wide after all that. But that's shown Wexford really risen in the last couple of minutes, and that score would have really kept that effort, if it had been a score, would have kept that momentum really going as well.
4-2 to 1-5. Enjoying this. People at home on the live stream, I hope you're enjoying as well.
They're watching from the bottom of the Five Sisters in Kintal in Scotland, and
Are they able to understand us? I wonder, Coyle in
Wellwyn, Garden City in the UK as well. That's Michael Jones who's shouting for Wexford there. So they're watching in from all over. Liam.
James Owens blowing a half-time whistle. So entertaining. A sport that's completely different to us here in this venue. For those of you in Scotland that are listening, because as you know, the Wexford players, normally they would be able to flick that ball into their hand and then drive it from their hand. They can't do that this evening, so it gives them an opportunity to work on their ground skills and all of that. And so that makes a huge difference. We actually, when we're half-time break here, we're going to talk to John Kenny, the Wexford GAA chairman, and for our live stream this evening, I'm going to get the county chairman to come down here when he's doing nothing, because he's probably on holidays. He's probably flat out already, and it's only Tuesday. So if you come down here, John, please, and you can. John, we're seeing something unusual this evening, aren't we? We've seen an international. We don't often see internationals in Chadwicks Wexford Park.
No, we don't, Liam, in fairness, but look, isn't the skill levels out there unbelievable? I'm here looking at these Scottish hurley or Shinty sticks, I'm told they're
Dangerous looking weapon,
I'm
John.
telling you one thing, Liam, if you had a few fellas from Wexford at them, we'd be in trouble. But aren't they striking the ball an amazing length, in fairness to them?
And it travels faster than the hurling ball.
Yeah,
Well, they're able to get it to travel faster.
And their skill levels are
Maybe
very,
we should
very,
reinvent the hurls, John.
Maybe we should. I think years ago, back in the 50s, that was probably about the size of the Bosch on the hurls team. But we are now up to frying pans at this stage. But no, it's a great game to watch. And in fairness, our lads, look at it. Some of the rules are, I suppose, a bit alien to our own lads. But
the temptation not to catch the ball.
Absolutely. And but look at, aren't they really like in the spirit of the thing, and maybe in the spirit of the Fleadh, Liam, aren't they really embracing it? And it's great to see, isn't it? It's great. A great spectacle on a lovely evening on a fantastic pitch. Isn't the pitch looking so well? It's looking
absolutely
amazing.
Considering all the games, and you know, it's a skill that's gone out of the game, John. I'm always saying it. We're always saying it. Tom Dempsey and the rest of us here, when they're covering matches, that ground hurling has gone out. And I remember Liam Griffin had a ground hurling tournament
absolutely
up till not too long ago.
Absolutely, it is, and it is. The way the inter-county game in particular has gone now, and obviously clubs are replicating that. It's all into the hand. Whereas when you can see when it's actually done at this, at speed, isn't it a great game to watch when it's played on the ground or played like hitting the ball, striking it first without putting it into the hand?
John, we have a lot of viewers for Scotland tonight, so I'm sure they know hurling at this stage, but what I would love to see is I'd love to see them change the sticks over at half time and see how would either team get on with it.
Very interesting, Liam. I hadn't thought that one myself. It would be very good, wouldn't it? Just for a bit of crack. Yeah, absolutely. I've never even held one, Liam, so I don't know. I can't answer. I'm sure there's a great skill level in what they do. In fairness to them, they're probably used to that stick from when they're knee high to a grasshopper. Not so sure how well our guys would get on, but maybe they wouldn't get on very well with ours either. So it would be a very interesting concept. I agree with you.
It was great to have an international visitor, under 17 boys from Scotland. Sure, it's great for them.
It is.
And they all learn Fleadh as well.
Absolutely.
I don't know what to make of that, but
they'll
sure they like their music in Scotland as well, in fairness.
I'm hearing Ed Sheeran was in town this afternoon.
He was.
And I now hear a Kingfisher are down there at the moment.
And Amble are there as well.
Liam, isn't Wexford the place to be this week?
Absolutely, John. and we just came up here to get a break from it, didn't we? To tell our viewers.
And it's gone.
We just can't handle it. We've another 5 nights
next
to go.
Next Sunday, Liam.
Yeah, we've another 5 nights to go. And of course, there's no GAA games. Just the importance of the All-Ireland Fleadh to Ireland as going to Belfast next week. But Wexford GAA have cancelled all games next weekend to allow people to enjoy themselves.
But look, isn't it amazing? For Wexford and the Fleadh, I think we put the Fleadh to a whole new level. I was talking to a publican today in Wexford. He told me the numbers are up about 23% year. And this is only 2 days into it. On the same time last year, so it's going to be a fabulous week. The weather, I believe, is going to hold for the rest of the week.
Yeah, just to tell also our viewers and our Scottish viewers particularly, this is the kind of weather we get all the time in Wexford. Sunny southeast.
This is the sunny southeast of Ireland. Come and see us, lads. We'd love to see you here.
Yeah, lovely to talk to you, John. We're talking about Shinty and Hurling.
There you. Well, hopefully we'll be getting back to the serious stuff now later on. Thanks, Liam.
Thanks, John. Don't go away from our live stream. No, don't go away from our live stream. We'll be back for the second half.
Set, who used to play Shinty for Newton Moore, of course. They've an interesting game coming up, a Cabinet Cup semi-final at the weekend against Oban, and of course some of the boys who are playing tonight are playing in the equivalent of an All-Ireland semi-final over in Scotland.
I thought you were doing a hospital's requests programme there, Oisín. So we're ready. I called you Oisín. Colleen. It's a bit similar. Just explain to our Scottish. Explain Colleen in English.
Yeah, so Colleen is supposed to be the Irish for Colin, but there's a lot of Colleens over in the west of Ireland, and that's where my name came from. But
my name is Liam Spratt, so you can imagine there's no Irish for Liam Spratt.
No relation to Jack Spratt?
No, I had a brother, John.
Very good.
Nearly a chance for... I actually got a feel of the...
That's what I was going to say.
It's very heavy.
There.
Wow,
yeah.
It's very heavy. It's a dangerous ball in. Oh, Martin takes it down. Martin's a real good goalkeeper. He'll be on the Owlert senior team next year, no question about it. It's a dangerous ball down. Wexford got a goal, which Dublin didn't get last night. And really, here's a dangerous pole. Wow. Martin,
great
good hand, hasn't he, with the sun in his eye. Martin Dempsey, really good.
Control there.
Sending it up the midfield, the ball bobbing around, is pulled on full time by Alexander MacDonald of Oban. Camanad. If I get it wrong, my apologies to our viewers from Scotland. That one's gone out over the line.
First
a lot of
way,
similar Irish
half.
names, isn't there, when you look at the parts of Scotland?
Absolutely, yeah, and of course
there's a great connection between Scotland
Irish,
and Ireland, isn't there? Glasgow in particular.
Edinburgh as well, and Scots, Gaelic and Irish were once the same language as well too, Liam, and there's a lot of similarities between Gaelic na Halban, agus an Gaelic Talgwing and Saonair and Cuma.
And we've the same liking for the English.
Celtic cousins and all that.
That's some push in the back, is it, James Owens? Yeah, James has been too busy this evening. No money given out to him. There's a right crowd of spectators here and they're enjoying it as well. It's great to see different skills and the two sports that are, I suppose the reality is, you look at Shinty, you would say it's like hockey, bigger field, bigger stick. They certainly, you can drive it harder. Will he go for goal?
Matthew
He hits
Sloss
over the
with
bar.
a two-pointer.
Matthew Sloss, that's the man that got the first goal. Struck it really well, didn't he?
Absolutely, and he'll be in action in the Cabinet Cup semi-final, as I was saying, at the weekend. A lot of Newton Moore lads there, and Oban Cabinet as well, and they all know each other quite well.
Colleen, I wonder will he be going home and saying we should have points in Shinty?
It would make a difference. It would make a difference.
Well, it might be crucial at the end if you get through and you can't get a goal.
Absolutely.
Wexford having to defend. I couldn't believe the weight of the Shinty. We'll have to get one up. Colleen is going to drag up some of the boys and we'll interview them and make sure to bring the Shinty with them when they're coming up, Colleen, so we can examine them properly for the camera.
Mistakes, yeah. Great.
Oh, that's a great goal.
Strike.
Wow, that's some strike.
Daniel
Brilliant
MacLean.
ball off his left. He hit it like a crisply and finished it to the net.
Great score from Daniel MacLean.
That's his second one too, Coley.
Yeah, they're really starting the second half well, 5-5 to 1-5.
Or 5-4 is it, Colleen? 5-4 to 1-9
no,
scoreboard.
It was a two-pointer.
Wexford are not getting much chance here.
I might have been given match.
Oh, you're right. Well, it was 5-2 at half time, so
yeah,
it's 5-4. Wexford haven't got into the Scottish half of the field. There's another lovely cut over the bar. A super strike over the bar, well over the bar. Excellent strike with the Shinty, driving it over the bar. That'll go down as a two-pointer as well. So 5-6, Wexford need to get the ball up at the other end of the field. Of course, they've the sun in their eyes in this second half. Lovely sunny evening here in the southeast of Ireland, the capital of the southeast of Ireland. And we've the All-Ireland Fla, of course, as we've already said. Oh, dangerous ball across. Martin Dempsey got down really well. Oh, there's the finish. Wow, they don't hesitate doing it when they're pulling. This time the goal scorer is Shane O'Rua.
Good Kilmally man, and they don't hesitate, Liam.
No,
quick thinking, back of the net.
That was a brilliant strike. 6-6. They'll be soon up to the score they got last night, won't they? The Wexford really haven't settled into the second half at all, have they? Haven't been able to get the ball into the other end of the field. Now perhaps maybe Wexford can get something going. These are part of squad systems in GAA in Wexford, where young fellas go into squads and train and work on the skills. And of course, as you know, in hurling, for people that are watching it from outside Ireland, you can catch the ball, you can strike it, and that one will go down as a wide for the Scottish team.
Alfie
Who
MacLeod
are from all
on that
over
occasion.
Scotland, I have to say. King Gussie, Fort William, Skye, Kinloch Shield, Lochaber, Kilmaley, Call Glen, Caberfay, Newtown Moor, Kilmaley, Glen Urahart. There's a good few from, there's 1, 2, 3 from that club, and another from Newtown Moor, Oban Comage, Glasgow Mid Argyle, and Bewley. Bewley. That's another one for the Scottish.
Yeah.
Is that a 2-pointer?
Straight over the bar, 2 points, yeah. Man with the red helmet, I think it's number 19.
Number 19,
right,
yeah.
It's Matthew Sloss, that man again.
That's the second time. That's the second 2-pointer he scored in the second half. Wexford haven't got the ball into the Scottish half in the second half at all. Those famous purple and gold Wexford colours. Wexford known as the model county. And simply we got that name from our farming, our prowess at farming. We were the first to get the newest machinery in farming. And of course there's great land here, farming land here. It's a great agricultural county, Wexford, as well as having the best beaches in Ireland, if you're thinking of coming over from Scotland to visit us. In actual fact, Coyle Beach was about 7 or 8 miles from here, is voted number 1 beach in Ireland for the last number of years. Scotland making a change?
I was just going to second that. Lean Coyle, the beach I used to go to when I was younger. We came all the way across from Laois, so yeah, definitely plenty on offer in the sunny southeast.
Wexford haven't come out of the dressing room in the second half at all, though.
No, it's been all Scotland so far.
No, maybe there's
But
a
a man
chance.
would be hoping to change that. Emma Kennedy Power.
Kennedy Power
The
won't be
kibosh
pleased with
on
that. Played with the Wexford minor team this year, would you? Or last year in the championship. And minor is under 17 in Ireland, which I suppose you could say the Scottish team are all under 17, so the minor as well. Wexford having to defend. Dangerous ball inside. Oh, that's a good time, Paul. Martin Dempsey's been very good tonight.
Follow from 9.
The ball came out. Is it that man again, number 19?
No, number 9 on that occasion.
Joe Coyle.
Ball played in quickly by Alfie MacLeod. Not
Martin
for the
was
first.
a little unlucky, wasn't he? Because he's proved
certainly
himself to be a very
was,
good goalkeeper. Got down and just squirmed away from him. And Joe Coyle was on hand to finish it. So 7-8 to 1-5. They're nearly up to what they scored last night against Dublin.
That's it.
I won't give out about Dublin anymore. I thought when you gave me the scoreline that this is a dangerous ball. Wexford might be able to get something from this. They're having to change their complete style because they can't catch the ball in their hand, the Wexford players. That one is not going to go wide. But the Scottish goalkeeper, Hayden Taylor Ramsey, kept his eye on it. And Wexford defending that really well this time is Tomas Fenlon. His father won an All-Ireland medal with Wexford in 1996, and that's Tomas, probably Wexford's best player on the field. Marin Kissoff, who got Wexford's goal. Coyle, and he's continuing that in the second half.
He's continuing that, Finn, yeah. Certainly from a Wexford perspective, it's about getting the ball up and getting the chances for the scores as well, because it's just been not happening for them in the second half so far.
It's gone like a bullet over to the far side of the field. Scottish boys take it down. They're into their rhythm. They had a chance. They've played Dublin before. Wexford obviously worked a little bit on training and how to execute the ball, but it's not an international sport then. Is it exclusive to Scotland?
You're speaking of England, there's an English Shinty Association team. There's possibly 1 or 2 over in America as well, but no, it's not as international as
GAA, I suppose. Because the
You're
Irish
talking about a
diaspora,
smaller playing base overall.
the Irish
as
diaspora
well.
are all over the place. Diaspora are all over the place. American, you name it. Wexford struggling to get any ball up towards the Scottish goal in the second half. Thank you all for joining us this evening on the live stream. Dennis, our cameraman. We've covered a lot of live games in
Chance
this
for
place.
Scotland here again. Another goal opportunity. Great defending there by
Am I right in saying that this game, it's the Highlands really that
Highlands
perfected this game, isn't
Highlands and the Islands is where the strong part of the sport would be. The likes of Glasgow, Mid-Argyll have been there for a long number of years as well, but it's mainly in the north. It's spread into the south quite well, and spread into the women's code as well in the last 30 years or so as well. And of course we have women's international games between Shinty Camogie over the years as well too, which is great to see.
Come on, Id. Come on, Id.
Come on, Ed.
Come on, Id. Yeah, you're better at the Irish than I am. That's the Irish name for Shinty.
Yeah, Scots Gaelic, yeah. Ball being played around the middle of the fields.
Yeah,
Wexford
controlling the ball. They're struggling to get any control of the ball this time. They're trying to figure out maybe Scotland a little bit tighter in the second half. And that's good control. It's great for these young lads to get a trip to Ireland, of course.
By Jack Nolan again.
Ball down, 7-8 to 1-9. Good control from Paddy Keevy of Ballygart. Just not getting any ball up the other end of the field, which Wexford need to. Maybe Wexford should sneak on a couple of extra players, should they, Coyle? Maybe Scotland won't notice.
If we went 15 aside, you see, that's the other thing as well, as that ball comes in from Matthew Sloss again, but that's gone wide. That's one of the things, like it is a 14 aside game, so there's more ground for the lads to cover as well, and it creates openings as well too, so
and obviously,
that's one of the things.
Obviously the ball travels further.
Exactly, yeah.
Ball touched down on the far side. What else would we be doing on a Tuesday night? Wexford maybe might get a score in the second half. That's a lovely skill in that far side. Not first time this evening we've seen it from Ronan Shannon, from Jane James, but Scotland close them down very quickly, the Scottish boys. Wexford have it back, however. And there was only one Wexford player transgressed in the first half when he caught the ball in his hand, which is what they were trained to do and what they've always been doing. But they can't do that this evening. Maybe they have a chance of getting something here. I think going to take this is a Jack Nolan.
Jack
I
Nolan
think
on the
it's Jack,
freeze
yeah.
again, yeah.
Jack is going to cut this off his left. Didn't strike it that well. Scotland cleared their lines through their fullback Alexander MacLeod from the Isle of Skye.
Great to see such a big crowd in for this game as well, because with the flood there's so much distractions and the traffic and everything else that goes with that, so brilliant to see such a crowd here in tonight.
They're expecting 750,000 people this week in Wexford, which is mighty, as I say.
It's already busier this time than it was at this stage last year as well. It's noticeable the crowd.
It's up 20, as John said, John Howland, when we were speaking to him there at half time, is already up to over 20%, which is terrific, because the word spread about last year being so good and people weren't going to miss it. Actually, and some of the businesses in Wexford have closed this week to allow some of the factories, so everybody is
allow everyone to get
yeah
full enjoyment of the flower.
Come on, Wexford,
That's it.
let's get a score. Have we got the score? We've only got 2 scores in the second half, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Or have we haven't scored in the second half?
No score from a Wexford perspective.
Yeah, maybe we get one here now. Coyle, Wexford coming forward. This is a lovely little jinky run. Are they able to take advantage here? And it's the man wearing number 17 has scored for Wexford.
It's a point, a single
Jack
point.
Cullen. That'll go down as 1 point, won't it?
One of the 3 under-16 players in the squad for Wexford this evening. So 7-8 to 1-6, 29 points to 9.
Scottish, have they scored more tonight than they did against Dublin last night?
Not so far. It was 8-10 last night.
Okay. Wexford running into a little bit of space here. Scottish defenders coming out, trying to scoop it away. Does it really well. And the clearance is added on to by the number 11, Seamus McFarlane. And maybe a chance for Wexford here, but the goalkeeper read it very quickly and he's out. He has time to clear his line. Wexford controlling a midfield, hitting it back in. Wexford get a little bit more ball now. That's the one around here. Oh, a little touchdown. But the Scottish defender did really well, taking it away with the stick, the skill level. And that one is stopped by a Wexford player, picks it up, hits it. Of course, the Scottish players don't pick up the ball because they, unlike hurling, they're not used. They can't do that really.
They don't take it into the hand. Full stop, they're not taking it.
And Wexford have a free here, but maybe they get more out of it. Opportunity with James Owens is giving them a free. Could get a 2-pointer here.
They really liven up the game to a certain degree if they could. Yeah.
Give a mention to a few people send their messages to us.
Ingrid Henderson, Nick Enrig.
And that one is going wide.
Unfortunately. Roddy Gillis, Ellen McCallum, John Kerwin, like the goal from Marin Kisoff. Michael Jones we mentioned earlier on as well. And Eileen McCallum says good goal for Shane O'Rourke as well. And he's been tagged in it, so I'm sure he'll watch that.
I knew John Kerwin would get on to me for calling Marin Martin. So John, you know me at this stage. He's been very good this evening, actually. It's a loose ball dropping down. 46 minutes played. And it's a fairly strong 17-year-old, the man wearing number 5, Seonaidh MacDonald from Lochabeer. I could put on a Scottish accent. So the dangerous ball. Wexford cleared this time. Little hesitation by the Scottish. And for our Scottish viewers, those couple of that big circle that you see, that semicircle arc, you see is for our Gaelic football. If you score outside that arc, you get 2 points if you put it over the bar. Wexford getting a little bit more ball now.
Good ball in.
Are they able to get another goal? Ball trying to work it through is Jack Nolan. Very impressive, Jack Nolan. And Allgate Glenbrine is just outside Wexford town. And if that goes over, it's a super point.
Great score.
It is a point from Jack Nolan.
Jack Cullen to Jack Nolan over the bar. Great score. A 1-pointer on that occasion.
Is that a 2-pointer?
No, that's a 1-wing.
A 1-pointer. Man, Jack Nolan. It's really good. This is his second one this evening, isn't it? 7-8 to 1-7. As long as we match the Dublin score, Coyle will be happy.
You're well ahead in terms of the scoring there.
There's a Scottish man saying get stuck into the Irish. I'm disappointed there's nobody wearing kilts here tonight.
You usually would in the likes of Bucks Park over in Inverness or up in Park Esther and Newry, where the international was a few years ago, and down in Ennis there's always a few travelling with the kilts. Not tonight. It's a bit breezy maybe down in the sunny southeast.
Go away, James, the crowd are saying. Well, James will always do a fair job anyway. You can't kick the balls, isn't that it?
That's exactly it, yeah. And that's one for the refs to keep an eye on as well too. And
is there only one referee in Scotland in the games?
Just the one.
Did they get as much abuse as the referees in Ireland?
Open to debate, Lee. Open to debate.
That's what happens in an amateur sport, you know.
Absolutely.
A little bit of a disagreement down there. We've 48 minutes played. And it's 7-8 to 1-7. I think I'm right in saying, aren't I?
That's it, yeah.
Pauline?
So, doing the maths, 29 points to 10.
Are you on the bus with the Scottish team?
I'm staying for the Fla.
Good boy. Maybe we should have encouraged them to stay as well.
It would have been nice. They got to experience some of it today, but I guess with Ed Sheeran in town and stuff, it was probably a bit busier than I expected. So.
And it's a lovely evening here in the southeast of Ireland in August. Usually the holiday month here, when a lot of people take their holidays. And that one is cut out over the line. That's the second time that Wexford have done that this evening. Trying to get a bit of height on it, I'm sure. Didn't hit it really well.
And Kieran Martin and Daniel MacLean coming back into the action there.
And as we've already said, the ball travels much further. Now I got a hold of a stick at half time, the Shinty, and boy is it heavy. That's a lovely cut. Dangerous ball in around. Wexford defending, trying to keep out that heavy tussle. Martin Dempsey. Martin forgot to catch it that time again. Maybe he's forgetting that he can catch it, the goalkeeper. It's a dangerous ball all across the area and missed on the far side, so a let off for
wide effort
Wexford.
from Jacob Bain there of Newtonmore.
Martin Dempsey takes the puck out very quickly on the far side, and trying to get it up is wouldn't come up from Jack Quigley, Clongeen man, and Scotland defended very well over on that far side, and it's in around the area, but missed by Wexford's number 18 Sean Doyle from Adamstown. Man lost a hurl, but the referee is given a free. Actually, we'd only had one wild pull on an ankle, isn't that all very
there hasn't been
early
that
in the
many,
game?
Yeah.
Wexford 14.
Jamie Downey.
Jamie Downey is wearing number 14.
Control far side of the field by Seonaidh MacLeod.
Running on to it.
Seonaidh MacDonald, I should say.
And danger here, that young man, number 19, has done well this evening. Matthew Sloss is really good. Wexford working the ball up the far side. And they can get a score. That's a ball in. Put pressure on the Scottish defence. Ball taken down. And that's Marin. Really, he's been great this evening. Juggling around, he's able to get a goal. Oh, he's unlucky. The goalkeeper read it very well, however. But Marin Kissoff has been really good this evening. He deserved something out of that call in, didn't he?
Absolutely, yeah. Really, I suppose the goal he's got, he should be adding more to it probably. Still plenty of time. 8 minutes or so left.
Special shout out to Eileen McCallum.
She's loving the commentary and the camaraderie, and delighted that's on during the flan. Of course, there were
There's a few trad musicians in the Scottish
they
team.
might stay on then, Liam.
We'll have to get them.
Yeah.
I wonder, did they bring their instruments with them? Because we'll get them a gig.
I'm sure there's no
Go
shortage.
for goal. Oh, he went for the two-pointer, didn't he? Jack Quigley.
Stuck it over the bar. Good score.
I think he wanted to get a goal. Of course he did. Is that a one-pointer or two-pointer?
That's just a one-pointer.
Just a
'cause it's from
one-pointer,
play,
okay.
Yeah.
Leave all the confusion to you.
29 points to 11.
52 minutes played. Clash right down in front of us. And the Scottish boys dressed in their familiar Scottish colours. It looks like a Irish Knicks though. They have a little bit of purple down the side of the Knicks. And that's a lovely reverse move inside with Martin Dempsey. He's been very good this evening. I think Martin forgets that he can catch the ball as a goalkeeper, I think, can't he? But he's been very good this evening. He's given a demonstration of a hurling goalkeeper in a top position. That's scooped up, missed in the air. Clash again, controlled. And I think for ground hurling,
that's a great poke of the ball by
we might develop a hurl
here.
maybe with a little edge on it. Ball bobbing about. Clash. Wexford showing a bit of, and Marin is off on a little chase. He's very whippy and lovely. Will he take on his opposite man? There's great skill.
Keys off again.
That's fantastic
Class.
skill.
And as he
Is
finishes
that a goal? What a goal.
He got the
Well, we'll be
second goal
coming
that
to
he
Chadwick's
deserved.
Wexford Park, and we have been coming for the last number of weeks, but you won't see a better strike than that. Wow. He controlled it, juggled over the shoulder, and eventually let fly the number 12. He's been outstanding this evening, as good as anybody on the field. What a super goal.
They'll be proud of that in Buffer's Alley, that's for sure.
So they've got the second goal. They've actually come back into the game, Colleen.
Yeah, it's a 15-point margin. It's 5-goal gap, but it's you know, that cliche in sport, goals win games. It really rings true in a Shinty Hurling International.
I'm sure Dennis is going to put that goal up online, because we won't see a better goal than that all year, Dennis. It's a super goal, because remember, he couldn't handle the ball, which he can in hurling. and he just juggled it around the player.
Scotland on the
The
attack.
defender won't be too happy, but he juggled it around the player, and with brilliant skill, let rip. Up on that far side, it's the number 15, Emmett Kennedy Power. Wexford getting a little bit more of the ball up there, learning to handle the fact that they can't catch it. Jack Nolan cutting in, he's gone a long way. That's a chance of another goal. Is it a goal? Came off the post, and it's finished. It's another goal for Wexford. Ewan Quinlan, I think, got the end of it.
Absolutely, a great strike in the end.
And a
but
lovely
great
skill
by
again
Jack
from Jack
there as
Nolan
well.
running in. Hit the crossbar, came out, fooled the goalkeeper, and Ewan Quinlan got the third goal for Wexford. Now the Wexford fans believe they can get a result here.
Is this going to be like Offaly in '94 against Limerick?
Settle down, Colleen. Most of our viewers weren't born.
That's it, yeah.
It's a dangerous ball. Wexford, oh, chance here, a quick response. Oh, brilliant save from Martin Dempsey. Super save, and a brilliant strike from James Coyle. And Martin again, well, it's trickled wide. Having a go that time was Joe Coyle. Now the game is warming up a bit. Maybe we should play another 10 minutes, Colleen. We're only 5 left. Wexford doing better than Dublin last night. That's all we want to know, Colleen.
It's actually the case, Liam. It certainly is. And the proof is in the pudding on the scoreboard as well.
Wexford really getting to grips with this, and they're running on. They look very fit. The Scottish boys, of course, have been travelling, working it out. Here's an opportunity, getting another score, is it? Oh, it's a brilliant strike, and the goalkeeper did really well to take it away onto the post. That was a super save from Hayden Taylor Ramsey. Took it off his shinty onto the post and out for a 65. Wexford have been very good in the last 7 or 8 minutes.
It's brilliant.
Where
hurling.
did they go in the first 15 minutes of the second half, I wonder?
That's it, yeah. Those, Scotland just getting control, coming out well at the start of the second half, getting that 2-pointer, and then getting the goals coming thick and fast after that as well. But
That's
great
the
stuff
ball
from
in around
Wexford
trying to
in the
get
second.
something out with it. Hurl swinging, Shinty swinging. Where is the ball? It's cleared by the Scottish defender over to the far side. Running to try and claim it as Phelan Corbett from Ballygarrett. For our Scottish friends, that's between here and Gorey. The ball touch inside. Scottish boys coming forward again. They haven't scored for a while, actually, Colleen. They'll be disappointed. The ball run
That's it,
inside.
We've had 2-3 without reply from Wexford.
And the ball over on the far side. This is Joe Coyle. Might have scored a goal. He whips it across. Oh, went across the area. It's quick thinking, though, by the Scottish forward. He just lifted and swung it off his left-hand side right across the area. Chance for them. 7-8 to 3-8. So 4 goals between them. 12 points between them. Wexford getting to Handlewood controlling the ball. And the ball up down the left-hand side. And very tight to the corner. Cleared. Out with Wexford's number 15, Emmett Kennedy Power. He hit it wide. In the last 2.5 minutes, I think we've been mightily entertained. I think people would want to see.
Absolutely, real helter-skelter stuff in the last 15 minutes. And the game as a whole has been quite good as a contest.
Well, the young lads enjoy themselves out there. That's what they want to. They're the future Wexford hurlers, maybe in the future Scottish international or national Shinty players when they become adults. 2 minutes left.
And a lot of the players who've played in this in the past have gone on to represent their country at senior level. So hopefully we see that trend continue with these boys as well.
Wexford clearing their line. That's a pull up by the number 15, Emmett Kennedy Power. What a chance here maybe for Wexford to get something out of this. Running through on goal, it's Owen Whelan. And Marin has already scored. This time though he tried to be too clever, but he has it back. What a skill. What an artist this guy is with a hurl. They're trying to get in. Ball flying. We've really had an entertaining last 10 minutes. Wexford become very competitive after a dismal start to the second half, and the ball has worked up the sideline, and we're getting a demonstration. The young lads are growing into it now because they know that they can't handle the ball. That's gone off. And is that a Scottish ball? It is. Yeah. No linesman, but no rows on the sideline. I don't think we'd manage that in a hurling game. We have to have linesmen in a hurling game because there would be rows. About it's my ball, no, it's your ball. In the last minute here. Oh, that's the first. Is that the first broken hurl we've seen this evening?
That's the first broken hurl.
Wexford win a free. Maybe we should have a full. I know that we've had adult Shinty, because I know Martin Story and some of the Wexford players in the past have played with an All-Ireland Shinty team actually against the All-Ireland Scottish Shinty team. So maybe if we see that in the future, we might see some of these young Scottish lads, and dare I say, some of the young Wexford lads play at that level. Not so sure how long it has. It used to be an annual event, as far as I remember, and I remember some Wexford hurlers going to Scotland in the past to play it.
Yeah,
All
it's
drumming
taken
down.
a bit of a dip in during COVID, but it's back an annual game again.
That's a lovely ball, Marin again. He is a real threat, and has he a chance of another goal? He was a little unlucky, came off his hurl, but he won a free in. For me, he's the most exciting.
The foot went in there. I think that was the reason for.
He's the most exciting young man I've seen this evening. No disrespect to anybody else.
Absolutely, and I'd love to see how he's playing for his club as well, because I'm sure if he can carry on the form he has tonight here, he'll be certainly a mile-marked man in the future, I'd say.
Yeah, of course, he'll be upended in hurling. Oh, there's a goal for Wexford.
Great strike,
Super strike, Jack Nolan again off his left. Wexford finished with a flurry just to reduce the lead to 3 goals, 4-8 to 7 goals. He really fired that off his left. Goalkeeper hardly saw it, Hayden Taylor Ramsey. He's been beaten 4 times tonight, Hayden Taylor Ramsey. And James Owens calls time on the Hurling Shinty International match here in Chadwick's Wexford Park, in the capital of the southeast of Ireland in Wexford, and resulting in the Scottish boys, under 17-year-olds, winning by 7-8 to 4-8. Coyle is going to go down and get someone up here, and we'll get them on the hammer, and we'll have a chat with him, and we might get JJ Doyle up as well. I'm actually going to make our PRO, Colin Lambert, earn his money if we get JJ Doyle up first, please, Colin, if you don't mind. Thank you. And Colin's going to get some of the Scottish boys up, and we'll have a look at the Shinty. That was entertaining. Dennis, my cameraman, is shaking here. We've got some terrific goals, and I hope we will be hearing a lot more in Wexford about Marin Kissoff. What a skill. Wow, the stick work, wonderful, fantastic. And the Hurling Shinty International match, as we're going to get some of the Scottish boys up, and we'll have a look at the Shinty. We'll get it on camera so you get a clear view of what it's like, how it's made, and maybe Albert Randall would turn from Hurleys to Shinty. And the Scottish team tonight, really well. And thank you for all in on the stream. We will have stay with us, because we're going to talk to some of the people involved and get a little bit more of an insight into it, and we'll have them up in a minute. But the most fascinating thing for me was the speed that the ball moved at. It was really incredible, the speed that it moved at, and the weight of the Shinty, which we'll get a close-up camera view of when we get it. And JJ Doyle is coming up to us. Thanks for coming up, JJ. An international manager. He's an international manager after this evening.
I don't know.
A fascinating game, and you know what? From skill level, we were talking about ground hurling gone out of the game, JJ. The lads adopted when they realised they couldn't catch the ball. They had to. We saw a demonstration of their skill.
Yeah, listen, it's a tough one. They're so used to, I suppose, hurling now has gone such a possession game. It's all about getting the ball in your hand and that. So, yeah, it took them a while to get used to it and that. And like, it was only kind of sprung on us before the match by their management that our goalie couldn't poke the ball out of his hand, and I think that really killed us in the first half, because I think that's the first time that rule was brought in. But
yeah,
it is what it is. So thought there in the last 15-20 minutes the boys hurled super stuff, and when they kind of started running at them, probably wouldn't be a game that they'd be used to chasing, because obviously with their sticks and that they can't solo, so
yeah,
they struggled a bit to deal, and we got a couple of lovely goals there in the end as well.
Doesn't the ball travel very fast with the Shinty, doesn't it?
Does, you see, it's a size 4 ball as well. It's a smaller ball. It's a ball that the
and it's a heavier stick, much heavier stick.
Theirs is way heavier, and it's tapered as well, and that's why obviously it goes high when they pull, because you can even see there anytime there's a clash of the hurl and their stick. I don't think I've seen as many broken hurls in a long time. So the hurls just seemed to break very. They only had to tap the ball, and it seemed to be going a mile. So, you know, it's a great experience for the lads to do it. And as you say, like it's that quicker hurling as well. Like you have to get the ball and get out of there, because they're not shy on pulling either. So you don't want to be standing around waiting for them to hit you.
We saw a really talented young man from Buffers Alley tonight, Marin.
Yeah, Marin Kissoff there, very, very good. Yeah, like he's just a turn of pace, and like the goal he got there was just
the skill, because he juggled it one way, juggled it the other, and then let fly.
Absolutely, and we kind of realised there by half time that the running at them was the key to getting the scores. And once the boys did that, I think they caused them no end of trouble there towards the end of the second half. So and like it's the first time the lads have been together to do it. So fair play to them for putting themselves forward for the game this evening. And it was really interesting and brilliant to see so many people here as well at the match. And I think they got the couple of goals there at the end, made it a little bit more exciting as well for everyone that was here.
I know some of those lads played with the minors this year, but some of them we will see next year. Some of the younger ones, will we see them next year at minor level?
Yeah, so we had a mixture there between, so we've 3 under-16s there. You had Jamie Downey and Jack Cullen and Sean Doyle from Adamstown. The 3 lads are under them. We had some under-17s, and we had 4 or 5 under-18s. So a good blend and a good mix. And yeah, there'll be 3 of the lads. They're on the under-16 development squad there at the minute, so they'll be eligible for the minor next year.
Well, I was just saying, you might remember, maybe you do, that I remember Martin Story playing a full Shinty international. The Irish team played the Scottish team, I think. I'm not sure if that goes on still, but I remember a lot of the Wexford lads played in them.
They did, and it went on till recently enough, because the guy over Scotland was saying there that Lee Chin went over with one of the teams. I remember Tommy Walsh from Kilkenny. The kind of was a lot of the maybe second tier teams, and then a few lads say from say the first tier, the likes of the Kilkennys and Wexford and Limericks that would have gone over. So I actually don't know if it happens at the minute, but it probably would have suited the older guys that bit more with the longer sticks. We were getting on to Tomas Fenton there that he should have maybe brought Adrian's long 36-inch hurl with him, and it might have been more appropriate.
The hurls are too short nowadays for ground hurling, aren't they?
Like, to be honest with you, Liam, the problem nowadays, if young lads pull on the ground or pull in the air and they miss time it, like, you're getting sent off. It's just the way the rules of the game are gone. And as I said earlier, it's a possession game now, and you pull on it, and invariably, I think I heard Ed on a match here at the weekend, and someone pulling the ball and went into the corner. He said, well, that's why you don't pull on it, because you lose possession, and then you get given out to by lads like me for losing possession. So it's a different game. It's a different game now than it was back then. So it's like everything. It's like with football, it's like with hurling, it's like with soccer, it's like with all sports. They all change and adapt and move on as the year goes on, and I'm sure in 10 years' time it'll be different than it is now as well.
Absolutely. It was an enjoyable experience. Yeah, I'm sure you enjoyed it. You were coaching some of these young lads, and maybe we obviously will see some of those young lads in the future at adult level put on a Wexford jersey.
Yeah, please God, I'm sure that's the ambition of every young lad that's there, and every young lad that goes through the development squad system and to minor and under 20, and like there's a lot of years ahead of them, and there's a lot of I suppose bumps on the road maybe before they make senior, and there's a lot of work to be done, but a lot of them have brilliant attitude, and like that's the first thing you're looking for in any young player, that they have the right attitude, that they're prepared to do the work, and if they do that, then it gives themselves a chance of going on and hopefully playing senior for Wexford.
Well, international managers now on your CV.
Yeah, I'd say losing international manager.
Thanks for going over, JJ.
No bother, thanks.
Well done, the best of luck. And we have a young Scottish man has come over. I'm gone out of the camera for a minute, and of course Coyle made sure he brought up a big tall young lad. He brought up the number 2. Thanks very much for coming up. You're on camera, Aaron.
Okay.
And first of all, can I have a look at this stick?
You can indeed.
Wow, it's heavy.
Oh, it's heavy, aye. Made of ash. Hard things, aye.
Is it made of ash?
Made of ash.
Yeah.
I think, anyway.
Yeah. And obviously it's tapered so you can rise the ball. Is that the whole idea?
Yes, so tapered for different positions. Obviously this one's got a wee bit of loft. You obviously won't realise it, but different positions have different lofts, because obviously you need to hit the ball harder out the back. Yeah.
And why is it so heavy?
Couldn't tell you. Just put power behind the ball, I think, the whole thing. It's all about, it's not really a passing game. It's not like football. You're kind of down the lines and then across. So you're aiming to get the ball out as much as possible, really.
And it's, what is it, about 40 inches more? Is it 42 inches? Is it about?
Something like that. We usually play up to our belly buttons, really, but different players have different preferences. Yeah. So it's just what you like, really.
What did you make of the hurl when you had it in your hand?
It was fun, a lot of fun. I enjoy playing in the air, but it's a lot. Well, from my perspective, I find it a lot easier than using this, just because you got all that surface area on the hurl. But
yeah,
it's a nice change, aye.
Yeah. Have you seen hurling before you came over?
Well, I was over last year and we were here for the All-Ireland final, so we got to watch that, and it was good.
What did you think of it?
It's quick, it's a fast game. Obviously, Shinty's a little bit slower, but it's good to test the fitness when you come out and play.
Yeah. When you've seen it now, do you think would it be a good idea to be able to catch the ball in your hand? Would you like to be able to do that, and would you like to be able to score points in Shinty? Because you definitely have the skill to score them.
We do, but it's obviously we've not trained with our hands, so it would be difficult to get used to. But it would be a cool additive if you could do it. Yeah.
And Shinty is played mostly in the Highlands, is it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. There's teams down south, but you find the stronger teams up north, such as like Kenzie Taylor, Newtonmore, them kind of teams. But the south are coming along, and it's all over Scotland, really.
What part of Scotland are you from?
I'm from the Highlands, Fort William, so quite a big Shinty base, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know,
is that north of Scotland?
Yeah, it's just.
Tell us where's near. Where's the nearest biggest city if you on the mainland to you?
Closest to the biggest city's obviously Glasgow, but the stronger teams I'd say are Kenzie, you know. Yeah. But it's good.
And do you play any other sport?
No, not really. I like golf. I play golf, and obviously it helps with this hand-eye coordination.
Because it's nearly as long as the golf stick. It's nearly as long as the driver, isn't it?
It is. So it's good. Get hit a ball as hard as you can.
And tell me your boots now. We get a close up of the boots. What kind of boots you wear? Are they just ordinary football boots?
Just ordinary football boots. There's nothing special about these.
Yeah.
But just basic old things. Usually in Shinty you stop the ball with your feet.
Yeah.
So you need a wee bit of padding, but it's quite hard to find that in football boots.
And you obviously have the shin pads.
Shin pads.
Well, the way they were flying around this evening, you want shin pads, wouldn't you?
Aye. Yeah. Boys wear longer shin pads in Shinty just because the ball's played on the ground quite a lot. So.
And so when you start off as playing as a youth, you played in school? Is it played in schools?
Played all the way through school. You know, it's kind of driven into you for your family, and then through all the way for your youth, and then you get promoted to the senior team, and it's good.
Yeah. And it's similar to hockey, but it's not. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
You can't rise the ball in hockey.
No.
You can rise the ball obviously as high as you can.
Swing as high as you want in Shinty, which is good. Makes it more enjoyable for me.
Yeah. Have you enjoyed your trip to Ireland?
It's been very good. Nice weather. We've been quite lucky with the weather. It's been a bit windy, but it's been nice to see around. You know.
And were you down around for the FLA, the All-Ireland FLA?
It was really
good. You want
busy.
to spend a bit of time down there tonight?
I'd hope so. It'd be good to go down and see what it's like at night, but we'll see what happens, to be honest.
The manager grumpy, is he? He might let you down, is he?
He might, if we're lucky.
Well, listen, it's great to see, and I'm just looking at all the different clubs. We're fascinated by all the different clubs. We actually have a Kilmaley in Ireland, would you believe it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have, and Lochaber, and you're from Fort William.
Yeah, so it's MacLean, Lochaber and Fort William are all part of the same district.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Wexford, really, but obviously smaller. So Lochaber's the main thing, and then you get Fort William, MacLean and Lochaber, 3 teams in Lochaber.
And will you hope to play for Scotland when you become an adult?
It'd be good. It would be good to get promoted. There's under 21s that come out here, and then there's a senior team that come out as well. But it'd be good to play for both of them. Yeah.
And do you play then at club level? You have your own club and you play against other clubs. There's a championship, is there?
There's a Camanachd Cup. Played in that on Saturday where you saw they lost. But no, there's the Camanachd Cup and the McTavish Cup, and then there's the Macaulay and a few more. But the biggest one's the Camanachd Cup. That's the one everyone drives to win.
Maybe you should. You want to bring a hurl back?
I got.
Well, you already have one.
I got a good one. Black and yellow, same colours as my club as well.
Yeah, and you're going to lift. You're going to practice lifting.
It'll be. Yeah. It'll be good.
Would you like to play hurling?
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good to go down. I'll probably go home and play with it a few bits. But
what fascinates you about hurling? Or is there a fascination about hurling?
Playing the ball in the air, really. It's a really fast game, but I like being able to drive with the ball in the air. You know, when you're out there and the boys are running at you with the ball in their club, it's a wee bit of adrenaline coming at you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, really appreciate you coming up.
Thank you very much.
And great to see you here in Ireland, Aaron. And that's a kind of an Irish Seonaidh. I was just saying, is there similar helmet to Hurley helmet? Actually, the very same. And thanks very much for coming up. And enjoy yourself, Aaron. Enjoy the rest of your trip. That's Aaron Stephen there. And he's a big boy, I'll tell you. Coyle was on co-commentary with me today. Fascinating game and great excitement and an international match in Chadwick's Wexford Park. And I think the Scottish boys enjoyed themselves.
They certainly did, and I think we all enjoyed ourselves because the way the Wexford came back there was a real game. You know, there was 2 halves in the second half as well. It's good competitive stuff.
And we did better than Dublin.
And that's it. You done better than the Dubs.
Yeah.
Up Wexford and up Scotland.
Thanks, Colleen Leishman there. Thanks to Dennis on the camera. Hope you enjoyed our live streaming tonight of the Hurling Shinty International with the Scottish boys winning by 3 goals in the end. Very fascinating. Obviously, you saw the Shinty and the difference it is in the hurling. Hope you enjoyed our coverage. We'll talk to you very soon, probably at a hurling match or a football match, but wherever, enjoy the fla and enjoy the rest of your evening.